There is only one CW5 African-American female in the North Carolina National Guard, and her name is FA Haizlip. Originally from Greensboro, North Carolina. Graduated from high school, and my parents said, you have to do something. So I asked my sister, would she go on active duty with him? No, and then a friend of mine, family member, said, why don't you try the National Guard? And if you try the Guard, you might want to go on active duty. So I joined the National Guard in 1983, July the 7th. I joined the Field Artillery Unit in Greensboro. I was a little scared private, and Master Sergeant, now deceased Ken Tolley, was my first supervisor. We were in the office one day, and I'm the clerk, and people all gathered around laughing and talking. And he came in, he threw a stapler up against the wall, and he said, get the hell out. And I jumped up, and he said, PFC, sit down. And I was shaking, I was so scared, because I was like, what did I do wrong? And he said, that's how you clear office, and don't, as the clerk, you cannot let people be in here with you, because you got to concentrate on doing your clerk duties. Anybody else would have let you go on. So he started shaping me and molding me back then. That group of soldiers that I worked with in Field Artillery, with me being the only female, they kind of nurtured me and took care of me and encouraged me and helped me. And they pushed me all the time. Get a mentor early on. Get the mentor to stick with you. Get to be there to ask the questions so you can get a lot of answers. My plan was never to do this, but other people saw something into me. My family and friends prayed for me, and because God saw this is what He wanted to be fit for me, and that's what it is. The one-officer school was awful, but it's the most professional school I've ever been to in my career. You know, I was in my middle 30s, I think, by the time I became a warrant. By the time I went to school, and I was like, I can't do this, got bad knees, you know, I don't want to. Jean Ray, who used to be the CCWO, deceased Mr. CW4 J. Maddox, and Miss Peggy Campbell. Miss Peggy Campbell was the first female warrant officer in the North Carolina National Guard, and she was the CW3 when she retired. And they encouraged me so much. Without their encouragement and their push, I probably wouldn't have gotten this far. I'm about a mission, getting a job done, not really even thinking about the rank. I never even thought about it. But when I got the call that day and I got the email, all I could say was, thank you, God. Thank you. In my promotion ceremony, I talked about Him ordering my steps, Jeremiah 29. A friend of mine, we always talk about, if you want to make God laugh, tell Him your plan. And I told him a plan, but it wasn't to be a CW5. But He continued to order my steps, so therefore I am most thankful to God. Thank you. I am truly blessed to have this rank. 39 years of service, it's time to let somebody else take the ropes and do what they do. My idea was to be able to get high 3 with the rank, and I made high 3, so it's time to go home. My #1 goal in the beginning is my #1 goal in the end. Soldiers first always. Thanks for all you do. My mottos.